What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Nintenjoel here once again, and I just wanted to share one lonely pickup that is very, very special that I got about 3 weeks, maybe a month ago, and it's all due to my brother-in-law. His name is Miles. Thank you very much, Miles, ahead of time, and I'll probably thank you about 30 times in this video. But what I got is really freaking cool. It deserved its own episode, and I'm actually going to show it off to you guys and show you a little bit of what it looks like when it's actually being played. Basically, I was on a trip to the coast, and my brother-in-law randomly texted me and said, "Hey, do you want this? It's just collecting dust in my garage. You can just have it." And I was just like, "Hell yes, I do. Yeah, that would be incredible." And, it's funny because I've actually offered him cash for this a couple times, and he's just never really taken me up on it. He's given me a maybe once or twice, and, yeah, all it's done is just sit and collect dust and get really, really grimy and dirty. And so, about a week later, I picked it up and was very, very excited to turn this on and check it out. And I hadn't even seen this thing in, like, years. I remember it. When he picked it up. He picked this up at a yard sale and fairly cheap too. I don't remember how much, but yeah, he got it from a yard sale fairly cheap, and I hadn't seen it since. So this is really freaking cool. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. And thank you very much, Miles, again. This is freaking amazing. So here's some footage of the actual unit, what it is, and a little bit of games being played on it. So here we go. Alright guys, so there she is. This is what I actually managed to pick up for free, which is freaking incredible. Can't thank my brother-in-law enough for this. Thank you again, Miles. I don't know how many times I could say it. This is just the most incredible thing. This is why it deserved its own episode. If you don't know what a Vectrex is, it is a vector-based video game console that is basically an all-in-one unit. It's got a built-in screen, obviously. It takes cartridges, and it's got a built-in controller. And the cartridges are pretty cool. They're little. This is the one cartridge I have that came with it, and this is Web Wars, which is basically a Tempest clone, but a really good one, and pretty fun, but really hard. And then there's a built-in game with it as well, which is really cool, kind of like the Sega Master System. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show this off to you a little bit and show you what this is all about. So first of all, on the side here, there is a cartridge slot. And cartridges slide in like that. Kind of weird that it's on the side, but hey, that's cool. The cartridges are really small. I actually had to clean that cartridge out really good. I had to take it apart and clean it. I wouldn't play. It was just so dirty. But as soon as I cleaned it, it started playing like a champ. It was awesome. So let's go ahead and show you the rest of the unit. Alright, so there's a little button under here that you probably can't see, and other things that you might not see are these little clips here. They're not really clips, they're just little indentations, and you could actually put little inlays in the screen, and they had, stuff on them and different colors and stuff, and I don't have any of the inlays, but I've seen them online. Pretty neat, you should look them up. But what's really cool is the built-in controller. So you just click this button underneath here, and your controller pops out with a really cool curly cord. And this controller is amazing. It's a 4-button controller, and it's got this joystick. And this joystick is really responsive. It is amazing how responsive this joystick is. It is so freaking cool. You wouldn't believe it. Anyways, so the Vectrex is based on vector graphics, which allow for a lot smoother lines when this was made than any other system. When you try to do a diagonal line with an Atari, it just looked like a stairway. I mean, it looked like steps, so very jagged. With vector graphics, it's not quite the same. It's based on lines, and I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it makes it so that lines come out a lot cleaner. And this was actually made in 1982 and only made for a couple of years. And yeah, it's pretty darn neat. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and show you what it looks like playing a game. We'll go ahead and start with Web Wars. it's got its own intro screen. That is freaking amazing. This has to be the first video game system that's ever had its own little intro screen and music. Freaking amazing. This was made in '82. This was so freaking cool. So this is just the demo right now, and it's very bright. As you can see right away, it's a very, very bright system. There's actually a reset button on it. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and start playing. Show you a little bit of gameplay footage of this. And at first I didn't realize that you can speed up, but you indeed can speed up. I am not very good at this game, I'm just gonna warn you guys. Oh, as soon as I say that, I die. Oh, I didn't realize you can just hold down the button. That is amazing. That is really cool. I think I did realize that the first time I played it, but... oh, I suck. But anyways, you start getting faster and faster, and these freaking birds appear and seem to shoot you no matter where you are. There's one. Oh, no. But yeah, it's really hard to get shots off on these guys. You have to kind of slow down and speed up, and yeah, I guess this is my first official little playthrough. Of course, I'm not going to play through shit because I suck at this game. I'm just going to play it for a few minutes and show you what it looks like. But yeah, this is really fun. It's like a crazy Tempest clone with crazy enemies. There's this other button too, and I haven't figured out what it does, but it just, this line pops out in front of you. I really don't know what it does. Maybe I'll experiment here and... oh, hey, I got something. Apparently that's for grabbing items. Alright, so anyways, that is the first game. I'm going to turn it off. Unplug the cartridge. Amazing intro screen. This is the built-in game. This is Mindstorm. This is, in my opinion, a better game. It's basically an Asteroids clone, but God, it's fun. One button thrusts, one button shoots, and you rotate. It's freaking amazing. I'm not even going to attempt to talk much during this because I am not very good at these really old games. But I've made it a few levels into this game. Not a whole lot or anything, but about, I think, 4 levels? 4 or 5. But yeah, like I said, just an Asteroids clone, but... oh, I tried to zoom out of the way at the last second. You guys are really seeing how much I suck at old arcade-style games. That has got to be the quickest I've ever finished a level on this, and you guys got to see it. That's freaking awesome. Like I said, not very good at this. I've actually only played it a few times, but once you just get used to thrusting away in short spurts and kind of blasting things away at the same time as rotating, you get fairly good at it. Apparently my brother-in-law's gotten really far on this. I want to see how far I can get on it for sure. Oh, I hate those ones. You shoot these little like diamond things and the thing that's in the middle flies out at you. You have to avoid it pretty quickly. So yeah, this is the Vectrex. What do you guys think? Is this not the coolest thing freaking ever? These are really hard to find, by the way. I've never actually personally found one in the wild, but it's possible, you know. My brother-in-law found this at a yard sale, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like as soon as I start talking, then I start dying. I only have, what, 1 life left? Ugh. Ugh, I suck. Oh, yep, 1 more life. It's those guys that shoot out of diamonds, they get me every time. See? Anyway, so you guys can see, I suck at this game. But what does not suck is this system. What do you guys think? I mean, this is pretty much the only vector system that's ever really been released, and was released in America, oddly enough. Really freaking cool. And yeah, I guess it was released in Europe too later on, and I think Milton Bradley got a hold of this later on. You can correct me if I'm wrong, or I might correct myself down here in the screen, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Milton Bradley actually got a hand in this later on, and they sold him for like a year, but that's pretty much it. This was only available for 2 years total, and not many people have them. Apparently, somebody's actually made a homebrew game for the system. I'm not sure who would do that, but they kick ass, and I'm going to try to find a copy myself. Sorry about the fluctuating volume. I'm really close to the recording device, but yeah, this is pretty cool. So leave a comment, let me know what you think. I think this is amazing, and it's actually going exactly where you see it right now, except for set in between these two cabinets. So yeah, it'll be in my new little home for its new videos, and you guys will see it as a permanent fixture in my game room. I'm really stoked to have it. What do you guys think? Leave a comment, and if you did like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's down there, it's red, and it says subscribe. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for more episodes. This thing's awesome. Thank you very much, Miles. You kick ass. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Keep rocking the retro games.